In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make this amazing no-fill Cameroonian Gateau of Beignet, Nigerian Buns, or Ghanaian Bofrot. Stay with me to the end. Let's work on this together. Look at how soft that is. So stay tuned, no fail. In an empty bowl, I will be pouring in half a cup of whole milk, half a cup of evaporated milk, 2.5 tablespoons yeast, and using a spatula I am going to mix that together. Remember, the milks are at room temperature, so this will help to activate the yeast. So I am using my spatula currently to mix together, and I'll set that aside. In the bowl that contains 4 cups of flour, I poured in 3.25 cups of sugar and 1 teaspoon salt, and also 1 teaspoon nutmeg. So using a whisk, I mix that together to incorporate, and that forms my dry ingredients. Now I will be using half a cup of butter melted, adding 1 egg into that, and I mix together. Set that aside. I am adding 1 teaspoon milk flavor, this is optional, into the mixing bowl that contains the yeast, the milk, the 2 milks. Yeah, so just watch as I do this. So at this point in time, I will be pouring in the first batch of the dry ingredients. Once I pour that into the mixing bowl, using a dough hook, I will mix this together for a while. Don't forget to scrape the sides to make sure everything gets combined using a spatula. Continue to mix. Now I will be adding the rest of the dry ingredients. Sorry, my camera wasn't really focused on that. I'm so sorry about that. Mistake will be corrected. And now I added the combination of the egg and the buttermilk. And the butter. Then I mix that together again. Don't forget to stop to scrape the sides. Hey, if you're here for your first time, hello and welcome. Now I added another 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. I kept this separately because I want to add as I go at the end to see how to make sure I check the consistency of the milk. I also added half a cup of whole milk. Again, I add this, I watch to make sure I get to the right consistency. So that is the perfect consistency. It is soft and it looks so good. Look at how pliable that is. I am playing with that. It is so soft. So I am done with that, and then I'm going to set that. I'm going to cover that with the clean film or clean wrap. Once done, I will set this aside in a warm place to proof for about an hour or 30 minutes. This is how it looks like. It's doubled up in size. I punched the dough to release any air bubbles, and I just played around. Now I am forming balls, the balls that I want for my gateau or for my beignet or for my buns. I just played around with this using my fingers. Just watch as I do this. Hello my returning subscribers, thanks so much for always coming back. You are the real MVP. Now I made sure my oil was not too hot. I just made sure it was just warm and just heated enough so that the balls can fry. I want them to be ready inside, right? So yeah, just make sure your oil is not too hot. And using a skewer, I was using a skewer to turn the buns around, or the beignet or the gateau around. because you don't want one side to be overly cooked while the other side is just white. So this is perfect, golden brown like I want it to be, and I'm taking it out and I continue to fry. So at this point the oil was too hot, so I turned the oil down almost to really low, because again you want your gâteau or your beignet to be cooked inside. Please, if you're here, you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Now I decided to play around with the dough a little bit. So I just plated it as if I'm frying Cameroon chin chin. Just tie it like you're tying a knot, just to create another shape, right? This is something fun for the family, so you can always play around to have fun with it. So I was done with that and I continued to fry. Again, remember when you're frying, the dough also increases in the frying pot, so you don't want to overcrowd it. I noticed here that I overcrowded my pot, so my next frying, I made sure I fried just about 3 or 4 at a time. Yep, look at how beautiful that is. Look at that shape. I love the shape so much. That was ready and I took it out of the frying pot. And I continue to fry. So here, if you notice, I have just 3 in the pot. I don't want it to be overcrowded. Again, you want to try this recipe. This is a no-fail recipe and it tastes amazing. If you're not too sweet on sugar, this is perfect for you. Please comment in the comment section if this is something you're going to be trying. I have been trying gâteau recipes for a long time, and when I stumbled on this, when I finally got to this recipe, because I did lots of tries, I told myself I'm sticking to this recipe and this is just the perfect recipe. So you want to try this. It is a no-fail. Again, it is no-fail. So that is the end of my gâteau frying session. Look at how it is. Please check the link above to watch last week's video. I made an amazing cake. Again, life can get bitter. Eat gâteau, eat beignet to make it sweet. See you next time. Bye.